ABC 10 News at 11 starts now.
Feeds our soul. We needed that. We needed this to look in somebody's face and see them, the reaction of a joke hitting, and banter with the audience. And
we could all use a laugh. Live comedy is back in San Diego, and just in time for the state's reopening. There's a new venue in town. The Laugh Factory, just like the one in Hollywood, is now in the heart of the Gaslamp. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Steve Atkinson. Our ABC 10 News reporter Laura Acevedo takes us inside for a look at what you can expect.
What's up, everybody? We are back. The world is back.
The sounds and laughs of live comedy shows are back in San Diego.
People need a laugh more than ever.
With the state's reopening, there's also a new venue in town, Laugh Factory, an expansion of the one in Hollywood.
We've been waiting for this facility to open up for a long time. It's just exciting that it's finally done.
The venue was supposed to open last year, but like so many other things, the pandemic put a stop to it.
We were supposed to be open in April, and 4 months in is when we finally said we'll stop booking everybody. Let's just wait.
Friday's headliner, comedian Tony Rock, the brother of Chris Rock. He'll be performing all weekend.
And I'm just happy to see you. I might shake hands, I might kiss babies, I don't know. I'm just happy to see people.
Rock admits it was a hard year for comedians.
Comedy with no fans is a guy yelling out of a window and people are like, this guy might need mental help.
The Laugh Factory is open at full capacity, no masks required. And for comedians waiting an entire year to hear people laugh, it's a sign that comedy is back.
And it's kind of like that first step back to everything's gonna be okay when you can laugh. That's kind of like the pat on the back that says everything's cool, we're back to normal now.
Laura Acevedo, ABC 10 News.
Very well said. There is also a new way that you can prove that you've gotten the coronavirus vaccine electronically. We have this information as well as ABC 10 News anchor Lindsay Pena explains. While the state says this new system is more convenient, others are concerned about privacy.
Until today, the only way to prove you've been vaccinated is with your CDC card. But starting Friday, you'll be able to access a digital copy of your record. The California Department of Public Health launched a new website that will allow people to get a QR code that links to their records.
Everyone who administers a vaccine today in the state of California reports that to the immunization information system, and we are simply now giving residents of the state of California, an ability to find their record in that system and get a copy for themselves as a backup.
To do it, go to the website myvaccinerecord.cdph.ca.gov. Plug in some basic information and an email address or phone number you submitted when signing up to get a vaccine. You choose a 4-digit PIN and then get a link to your vaccine record, which you can access once you enter the PIN. Each person is also assigned a specific QR code. Once it's scanned, your vaccination record will come up. The system is exactly what worries State Republican Assembly member Kevin Kiley.
It is antithetical to the principles of a free society to have to surrender personal health information simply to go about your daily activities.
A few months ago, Kiley introduced a bill that would ban digital verification policies and prohibit public or private places from requiring customers to provide vaccination records. But it never came up for a vote. Kiley, who says he's fully vaccinated, worries the new website could pave the way for a passport system.
You keep kind of moving the goalpost until before you know it, the thing that was initially feared has arrived. And so I think that it's important that we carefully scrutinize every step along the way.
Lindsay Pena, ABC 10 News.
We are also told there was a technical problem connecting some San Diegans' registrations this morning, but that has since been fixed. All right, here are the latest coronavirus numbers for our county. There were 77 new local cases of the virus reported today, but the county did not report any new COVID-related deaths. Also tonight, a flex alert just ended just a couple of hours ago. San Diegans were being asked to conserve their energy this week because of the heat. So let's go to our meteorologist, Angelica Campos, for an update on those temperatures throughout the weekend. Angelica.
Steve, we can't say this very often, but the entire week we had record-breaking temperatures from Monday through Friday, and there is a possibility we may see a few more records this weekend. For today was in Borrego Springs with 119 degrees, breaking the record of 116. It is getting a little bit better for inland communities and foothills areas like Ramona, Escondido, and Santee. Actually stayed in the 80s, but for most of the West Coast, we continue to deal with above-average temperatures through the weekend. The excessive heat warning for inland communities was extended for another day, and for the mountains also is going to be in effect into this weekend. For our deserts, it'll continue through Sunday. We'll keep an eye on those numbers. Your 7-day forecast coming up.
I look forward to that, Angelica. Thank you. Tropical storm conditions are now being felt in parts of the Gulf Coast with strong winds and heavy rains hitting that region. Forecasters are predicting a storm surge and coastal flooding with millions in that region under a tropical storm warning and watch. Louisiana is under a state of emergency, and search and rescue teams are now standing by. That region has already been soaked from relentless rains just in recent weeks, raising concerns about falling trees and power outages.
We're bringing in 100 additional resources from Alabama, from Tennessee, even from as far as Missouri to come in to respond to the needs of our customers.
This system comes after a record-breaking 2020 hurricane season with 30 named storms overall. 5 of them made landfall in Louisiana, 3 as hurricanes. A couple that police say are responsible for a road rage incident that ended in the fatal shooting of a child pleaded not guilty in court today. Alleged shooter Marcus Ariz and driver Win Lee, they're accused of that road rage killing of 6-year-old Aiden Leos last month in Orange County. Prosecutors say that about a week after that shooting, a co-worker confronted Ariz. That person told him the car he drove matched the very same one police were searching for. And after that, prosecutors say that Ariz shaved his beard and parked his white Volkswagen inside a family member's garage.
Once it came to light that they were wanted for the murder of a little boy, they absolutely engaged in hiding that car.
A judge ordered Ariz to be held without bail. Lee will stay in custody with bail set at $500,000 for now. A Bonita woman who made threats during a 2019 Easter service will be going to a state hospital for treatment. Anna Conkey pleaded guilty today to 9 felony and misdemeanor charges. A judge found her insane following her guilty pleas. Conkey had an unloaded gun in one hand and her baby in the other when she walked into the services of the Mount Everest Academy. Churchgoers disarmed Conkey, and after a brief scuffle with police, she was arrested. The child is now staying with family. And a man is dead after the sheriff's department says he pulled a gun on deputies who then opened fire. This happened this morning in a neighborhood off of Leucadia Boulevard, just west of the 5 at Encinitas. 2 deputies responded to a neighbor's call of a suspicious person. The man, we're told, allegedly pulled a gun as the deputies made contact. They tried to save the man, but he died at the hospital. Investigators could be seen, as you can see, going through what looked like an encampment on a hillside. Neighbors say the man was living there.
I guess the guy that was staying up there caused, I don't know the problem, but he was causing an extra problem or something. The neighbor called the police.
Investigators have not confirmed if the man was homeless. A sheriff's spokeswoman says deputies have dealt with him before in the past, though his name has not yet been released. And San Diego police are also investigating a possible homicide in Mira Mesa. Police responded to the call of a man covered in blood acting erratically in front of a home. This happened around 7 o'clock this morning on Burlington Way. Officers detained that man for questioning, and they later found another man's body inside a nearby house. That victim has not been identified as of yet, and it's unclear how he died.
I really can't summarize it up in a few words. It just means so much to me.
A graduation surprise for a Poway teenager. His father served with the CHP but passed away in 2013. As our ABC 10 News reporter Anthony Perez shows us tonight, the CHP showed him he's still part of their family with a gesture that can only be described as positively San Diego.
It's a marking of a milestone. The Poway High School class of 2021 taking the football field. The grads took their place, their families took the stands, proudly soaking in the night. In attendance, a group of California Highway Patrol officers. They're here for graduating senior Zachary Williams.
We want to be here for support.
Support a member of the CHP family.
See that you don't want to go into the Big Red Sparky area.
You see, Zachary's father, Jonas Williams, was a CHP officer. He passed away in 2013 from complications after hip surgery. Zachary was 10 years old at the time. But Zachary never forgot about the CHP and his father's legacy. His father started a CHP canine training facility, but passed away before it could be completed. Zachary finished it for his dad in 2013 as part of his Eagle Scout project. It is the CHP's first canine training facility in Southern California. So that's why on this special moment in Zachary's life,
Zachary Williams,
the CHP had a special surprise, bringing a smile to Zachary when he realizes they're there.
Congratulations, brother. Hey.
Zachary had no idea
Benninghausen.
The officers would be there supporting him like family.
I didn't even see them until that point. I didn't even notice them sitting right over there. So, and so that was really, really surprising. And so that really got to me right then.
Big smile from ear to ear. It was nice shaking the young man's hand now as essentially a man walking into the world. So I'm just congratulating him, on behalf of our department.
On a day when Zachary says he can't help but think of his father, he says it helps to be surrounded by everyone so special and important to him.
I really can't summarize it up in a few words. It just means so much to me.
Anthony Pura, ABC 10 News.
What a tremendous gesture of family. Wow. Zachary says he is going to the University of New Mexico, where he will join the Navy ROTC program there. He says he wants to follow in his father's footsteps, who did the same.